Hey girl, hey, Dana Lynnette here, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to do a quick video, quick meaning less than 10 minutes. I can do it. Sharing two things with you today. One, do you notice anything different about me? Do you notice? Let me spin around. Do you notice anything different about me? No, it's not the eyelashes. I have weave in my hair, and you probably can't really detect it. I did it ever so subtly just to give me a couple of inches of length, and I will tell you all about that in my next few clips. The other thing I want to do in this video is to kind of show you guys my interlocking process. We'll see how well I can edit and put this together to make it smooth, but we'll get her done in 10 minutes. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section, and do a girl a favor and hit the like button on this video. Subscribe if you are a frequent flyer but haven't subscribed yet, or if you're new and you like what you see, and share this video with someone. Thanks for watching. So this is the hair that I used, and most of the ends have been cut, but I started at the bottoms because they were more tapered, and I cut off a couple of inches and separated them into small pieces like this and added them to the ends of my locks. I did that because, you know, I had the hair, and I have been, I've been really thinking about a weave hairstyle. I'm not gonna call it a protective style because I don't know that locks really need that. But so what I did was, it was time for retightening. So I sectioned my hair like I do to retie my hair, and then as I did a section, I would then tie in some of the weave and move on throughout my head. So I took my braids down, and then I braided it up as a braid out. I took my braids down, but I haven't really looked at it. I just finished my makeup. So let's see what this looks like. I noticed when I took my braids down that it definitely looks longer and fuller, even though I only added like 2 to 4 inch pieces. So I'm gonna fluff this out. Now my braids were in my hair for a couple days, so the parts are still strong, but it'll look better when they loosen. I'm going to turn around now and let you see the weave. It's really not that noticeable. I didn't do every lock. I just did a few, actually. I wanted it to be real subtle. But I feel like it does something. I mean, really, it's kind of powerful. Now, I need to take my scissors, and some of these pieces are too scraggly, and I didn't do a very good job making them secure. So a couple of them have fallen out as I've been walking around the house. This one just fell out now. So yeah, some of them are more secure than others. So I'm just trim it now to make sure it's not very scraggly looking, but I like the concept. It takes kind of a lot of time. Man, stop coming out. I'm about to go to church. I cannot have pieces of hair left behind. People looking at me like, pick your hair up. Anyway, it was an experiment. I don't know, I might try it. Like, for anyone out there who's thinking about it, if you like the look, I mean, I like the look. It's very natural. No one will notice much that I did anything. But if you like the look and you want to try it, then I would suggest taking your time. The way I attach the hair, most of them, is I started at the bottom of my lock and I just braided. Use my lock as one strand of the braid and folded the end of the hair to create the other 2 legs, and so I braided it in, and that's not very secure. But then some of them I would wrap maybe some of the hair upward, or if there was some of my locks still sticking out, I would wrap it upward. Because this hair is more of a silky or smooth texture, wrapping it upward really is less secure than if you use your hair, which is more kinky. Some of them I tie knots. Really, I think the best way to do it is if you had a little bit of I don't know, maybe if you had a little bit of Marley hair and you used it to after you braid it in, to kind of wrap around that. But the other thing, and part of the reason I did it, like, I really didn't care. Well, I really didn't care, but this is just an experiment. But I gotta take this stuff out, and I'm not somebody who's into, you know, very laborious situations with my hair, which is why I only have 240 some locks. Like, I was not about to be that person with 400 locks self-maintaining. Wasn't gonna do it. So I have, yeah, less than 250 locks. So my self-maintenance is easy. I really just put in a few of these pieces. Let me turn around and show you again. This one needs to be trimmed. But yeah, I mean, it's a little scraggly looking, just a little scraggly, but again, this was an experiment, and I think you guys see the potential that I see. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and make sure you hit a like on this video. I tried something. You guys don't see my hair down that often, so you can't really compare it to what it looked like before I put the pieces. But again, I was just testing it and seeing what happened. So this video is a 2-in-1. It's the results of my weave situation on my micro locks, my DIY micro locks, and it is sort of a showing of how I interlock. So I tried. E for effort. A for effort, but I say E for effort. All right, thanks guys for watching. Enjoy. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing a retie here while adding the weave. So if you see shiny pieces that don't match my locks, that's the synthetic weave. If you try Mongolian human hair, you might come out with a better result. So I say I like to do a 3-point rotation, but the truth of the matter is when it's time for a retie, some of my locks are ready for a full rotation and others are not. And so the ideal rotation for me would be to start from the bottom up, then from the side over, then the top down. And if I have room, you know, to continue the rotation, I will go back to the side that I just finished over, and then bottom to the top, so on and so forth, for a 3-point rotation. However, you see that you can't really see the needle going through the base because I'm using my fingers to pinch. It is very important, in my opinion, if you're a self-maintainer, that you use your free hand, use your fingers at the base. This will help you to guide the tool and to make sure that you're not marrying two locks. When I first started interlocking, when I first did my DIY micro locks, one of the biggest problems I had while interlocking is that I would inadvertently scoop up, you know, a lock next to the lock I was working on. So that's why I use my fingers there now. So also my fingers can feel whether or not I can get a full rotation. If not, maybe I'll start from the side so that I can end going downward, things like that. But yeah, this is what I do, and of course it's sped up a little bit, so I'm not quite that fast. But the tool helps me to go quickly as long as I can get the lock in there quickly. I get slowed down a bit when I'm not able to get the lock in the tool quickly. So as long as I have a good flow, I can breeze through my retie. For this hairstyle, I just, you know, retie a couple rows. I work from the bottom of my head upward. And then I can tie in some of that weave, braid it up for the braid out, which will make my locks match the weave, the curl pattern in the weave, and we good to go. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps.
We serve God around these parts. Alpha and Omega, he be finished before we start. The great I am, the one who let us know who we are. Christ the cardiologist created me a clean heart.